Well, just getting started here, digging on this slope. It's going pretty fast because it's nice and wet. Of course, the wind had to pick up just when I started filming, but we'll get it. So it's going to be a footer along in here that's 16 inches wide this way and shooting for 12 inches deep. That's what all the experts seem to say. So it's a footing that'll hold that wall up nicely, I hope. Of course, I found a dump spot right there where they had put all the construction trash and a bunch of rocks. I'll probably find a couple more. Okay, signing off. Alright, so we're at the stage, I think I've got the trenches all outlined. This is the path that'll come down here and continue down to there after I get the hollies out. I wanted to leave enough room for the path, and the wall will go up there and then come across here all the way down to the end and then up again. I just have to get the curve right and get the depth and the width right. But it's a good start. Alright, we're about ready to get pouring on this thing. So we're down to the height we need, or depth I should say. We have a step up here, right here. That'll be the continuation of the wall up there. We have our posts here, or columns here and there. And then we have our next step up here. So that'll step up and go up there. So the first thing today is get that foundation down there on this lower level, right in here. And get the concrete block on there and leveled. And then we'll move on if there's time in the day to do the side walls once we get the heights right. And we're going to be putting rebar down there. You can see the rebar. There's all of our dirt. Take a look from the top here. See a little better maybe from the hillside here. So it'll be very nice. Got some of our concrete block here ready to come down. The rest of it's stacked up over there. Concrete ready to go into the mixer. Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, so looks like a good day's work. You can see the blocks are all in place. Everything seems to be level. Boy, I got it right down to the bag of concrete. I had to scrimp and save at the end, but all in. Straighten out the rebars, put the last of them in over there. Now I think it's quitting time, or cleanup time. Well, alright, so we got 3 courses down here. One more one more course on there and we'll be done with the wall, at least the block part. So made good progress today. You can see it's taking shape. Not going to be the prettiest wall until I get the facing on it, but there you go. I know the hole there looks obvious, but that's where the drainage is. Looks like I'll need another full run of block, so I'm going to go over to Home Depot for that. And you can see we're in full spring here. It's absolutely beautiful out here. See, we've got the pink tree going. The iris is, of course, in full bloom. So coming along nicely. Seems to be pretty level. Well, alright, so we've got the wall up to height. All of the cavities filled. Well, you can see that all the way down there. And so next step is to dig a trench deep enough so that I can put that black pipe down. Put the rocks on top along with the landscaping cloth, and then backfill. And We'll put the cap on a little bit later, but we'll get the backfill in. I think the wall is strong enough now to hold that. So, making progress. Oh, and one other point is that it took 26 sacks of 80-pound concrete to do the fill, the internal cavity fill along the wall. 26 bags of concrete, so that's now a solid concrete wall. Hopefully that never goes anywhere. Alright, so we got the cloth down, the soil retention cloth. That's the white stuff along there, and it's wrapped around the pipe, and then it's also got rock on top of that, and then more of the white cloth on top of the rock all along here for drainage. And now about to fire up Oli here and get this thing leveled out. You can see the black kind of rubberized spray that's on there. That's to kind of keep the block from absorbing too much water. So getting close. We'll knock all that big pile down. We'll see how we do on dirt. Alright, here it is, 6:45 Friday night. And I got the pile of dirt knocked down. Reasonably well leveled out. Need a little more dirt in there. I've got some around the back that I think could help out, but it might take more than I have. So you can see starting to take shape. Kind of would like to have the dirt come all the way up to the edge of the brick here at the top of the wall. I think it'll look nicer that way. Be a gentle slope down from the sidewalk too. You can see that slope is not too bad across there. So we'll see where we can get the dirt. If not, I'll order a load of topsoil. Alright. Alright, so we're filling in with dirt. You can see we're pretty much up to the level there. I'm working on this side over here. Got 5 cubic yards of what they call landscapers mix, which is topsoil and organics and whatnot. So hopefully good growing soil for what we're going to put up here. Haven't come around here yet, but still going to put the facing on once we get that this week. So there it is, a little from the front. You can see how it's pretty level. I wanted to keep it up a little bit so that as the organics kind of mulch in, it'll drop down, so give it a little extra. But looking good. Alright, so here we are. We're at the stage where stepping stones are down. And there's the master gardener.
Hello.
So, stepping stones, put some bark down. She's got a beautiful arrangement of plants. We've got some of the stepping, or the wall cap down. We'll see if I like that or not. May have to do something else if it's...
The tile facing turned out to be completely wrong. So that has to go back to Home Depot.
Right.
Check the stone places that do nothing but stone.
I'm going to have to learn how to put the puzzle work stone up. Well, something new. So, but I think we're getting close enough that it's pretty straightforward. That's what we were looking for. Here we are, started the next morning. And you can see we've turned the corner, and literally and figuratively. We have a better sense of how this flows, and we're both hopeful, aren't we?
Yes.
That we'll get it done today. All right, so checking in later. She's puzzling it out right now. You can see she's getting her stones all in line. This is the ultimate jigsaw puzzle.
Yep, it's fun though.
Yeah. Still doing it. Anyhow, we're done. We now have a stacked stone wall, retaining wall, and we'll do some more cleaning up. And next pictures will be of it all put together with the wood chips down below here. And
More stepstones.
well, no, the next picture will be just wood chips. I won't have the stepstones in place.
Oh, you're going to do step first and we'll do stepping stones.
So this is about 3 years later. And the wall has stood the test of time. We've had some very torrential rains, and the drain seems to be working just fine. You can see the master gardener has added roses, and this is, I believe it's called Mexican feathergrass. These are Shasta daisies, a little bit of phlox that was there when we were putting the wall in, some coreopsis. We decided to leave the hollies. They seem to add a little interest to it. But you can see how the wall looks after a little bit of time has allowed it to settle in. Remember how that dirt was mounded up there, and it's done what we had hoped, and that's settled down into it. And that landscapers mix dirt has been fantastic for growing in. So here it is up here. Now you'll probably notice we've had the driveway and walkway done, and that'll be another video. But it really turned out very nice. Decided to go with these capstones that I had crafted myself. They're poured concrete. I made some forms on the ground and just poured them out, and they ended up being just sort of irregular enough to give them a little bit of a feeling of stone. But the thing I liked about them was that they made a very flat top on it, and the grandkids like walking on the wall. So there you go. We're very pleased with it, and we've gotten lots of compliments on it, and matches the house. That was the attempt, was to get this to match the stacked stone around so that it didn't look oddball. You can see it up there. And then this color on the top is sort of in line with the earth tones that are the house paint. So thanks for watching, and it turned out great. And if you want to build a wall, I say go for it. Make sure you got the stamina and the patience for it. All right, signing out.